Hello friends, good morning. In our earlier videos, we learned the first part of unit number 10. Now I am going to discuss regarding the second part of the unit, and here in this unit I would tell you regarding the great point of love. What is love? How love is created? How love inspires us all, and what can love make? All these things are involved in this unit. This unit is superb in the sense that it focuses the topic of love. Love is the great inspiration, great encouragement for the persons who actually understand the meaning of love. The meaning of love is vast. As I discussed in earlier videos, what is seen in films and movies only, that is not enough. Sometimes they impact lust more than love. So there is difference between lust and love. But what is seen obviously or at the first sight, it may not be true. So particularly for the teenagers, this topic is used in many units, particularly in standard 10's English. Let us learn the remaining part of the unit, page number 1 to 5. The last paragraph, see in the textbook. Every time what you have to do is, when I am going to discuss, your books must be opened. Language is learned with the help of books. So books should be with you. Last paragraph, her name was inside the cover of the book, Holly's Manual. Holly's Manual. This is the name of the writer of the novel, name of human bondage. Okay. After reading the novel, Lieutenant Blandford was impressed and he searched about the woman, the writer who had written such a great novel. So friends, what he had done, let us see. He had found her address in a New York telephone directory. He had written her a letter and she answered. She had answered. The next day, his army group had moved overseas, but he and Hollis Manuel had continued writing to each other. Overseas means on the other part of the country, in the other country. So his army group went for march. But captain did not go there. Why? Because he was impressed by the novel and he was in thought of the writer. He searched from the directory. About the writer, searched out his name, his mobile number, address, and he had written a letter to Hollis Manor. She had answered him also. So the correspondence between the writer and the reader, Captain Blanford, started. Not only started, but it continued. It not only started, but it continued. And they came into contact with each other. They became nearer. Yes. The next day, on the right side, for 13 months, she had returned to him regularly, even when his letters did not arrive. You might have seen 13 months. કેટલો મોટો સમય. He had seen this and read this novel many times. For 13 months, they talked through letters. They came into contact very nearer. And even when his letters did not arrive, she kept on writing. Now he believed that he loved her and that she loved him. After 13 months, that means for a long period, they talked regarding the novel, regarding the thoughts, etc. But at the end of much more time, he understood that he loved her and she loved him. Not by guessing at once, but by experience through letters, with the help of letters, they understood each other and understood that they both loved each other. She had refused all his requests for her photograph. Tu nahi taro photo par chalse. You might have heard this line in the film song of Govinda. Here, Captain said, "Give me one photograph." But Hollis Manor refused, denied that she would not send her any photograph to Captain. Yes, she had explained, if your feeling for me has any reality, my looks won't matter. Mind well, good thinking. She said, if your feelings for me had any reality, then my looks won't. Photograph only shows the looks. First thing is that. So she said, my looks won't matter. If you have feelings with me, then why do you require photograph? I will not send any photograph to you. She explains in detail. Suppose I am beautiful, I would always have the idea that you were attached by a pretty face. Obviously, man is attracted by beauty. So if she is beautiful, then Captain would automatically be attracted. But she explained more. That kind of love would displease me. Suppose I am not pretty, then I will always fear that you are writing to me because you are lonely. If I am not beautiful, even though you continue writing, it shows that you are lonely. So you do this activity. No, don't ask for my picture. when you come to New York, you shall see me. Don't ask my picture. That means I will not give you, I will not send you my photograph. When you come, we shall meet. This is the promise from one side, and Captain agreed with her. 1 minute to 6, and Blandford's heart leaped. Now this past 3 minutes. 2 minutes earlier, then 3 minutes. Only 1 minute is going to pass. Captain's heart leaped. He was very eager to beat the woman who had been in his thought for last 13 months. A young woman was coming towards him. She was tall and slender. Her eyes were as blue as flowers. That means she was beautiful. A young woman at that time was coming. Tall, slender, and also having blue eyes like flowers. That means she was really beautiful. Her lips and chin had a gentle firmness. Lips and chin had gentle firmness like a beautiful woman. In her green suit, she was like springtime herself. She had worn green suit. And in that suit, she was like a springtime. So you can say in the springtime everything is flourished, everything is fresh, and everyone likes the season of spring. So like a springtime, she was coming towards him herself. He started walking towards her, but then he noticed she did not have a rose. Oh, sure. As soon as the woman came to him and passed through him, he started following her. But immediately she understood, the legacy, the mark, the symbol of red rose, he could not find. So what happened? Immediately came back. And thought about the woman. She only spoke a line. Yes, that woman had no rose. As he moved, she smiled sweetly. Just she smiled and spoke. Going my way, soldier. Going my way, soldier. She murmured. That woman murmured. She spoke something to Captain. Going my way, soldier. That means something is there. What Captain was waiting for. The woman came to that place. But actually that woman had no rose. So Captain became little bit worried about her. That this woman might not be the same. So what happened here? As soon as Captain stopped himself, the woman spoke a few words and spoke, "Going my way, soldier." It showed that the woman might have the connection of that particular woman, Holly's Spaniel. Now, what happened? It would be discussed and told to you in our last portion of this unit. You have to see the next video for the end of the story. It is very much important, and also it will be helpful to understand the great point of love. Okay friends, thank you. We shall meet in our third video. Bye. See you.